Good morning. It's April 22nd. Already almost all the way through April. It's crazy.
Now turn right.
I am pulling up to a Toyota dealership here. Just kind of skirting around them. There's not a lot of room in their parking lot.
Turn right.
So we're gonna park on the access road here. I've parked here before. I was here last month, maybe a month before that, I don't remember. And I had learned my lesson about calling ahead because I got here and there was no car. So we've got two Toyota Tundras to load up here, and today there are cars.
Now turn right.
Because I have made the call and made sure that they're here. So let's go grab them. I'm gonna stage them behind the truck and let's load them up. And then these two are going to Manheim Hobby. So I'm just picking these two up and bringing them out. They're two I think they're long bed, but they're two crew cab 4x4 Tundras. So I could fit a small car on in the middle if I really wanted to squeeze it on, but I've already got 3 back from Fred, so I think he's got 2 at Hobby and 1 at just Manheim, Houston. So we'll do that, and we'll come back here to San Antonio later today. All right, let's go grab those two. And last time I made this walk at this dealership, I was a little pissed. But all those things that happen to you, those little lessons, they all culminate into you becoming more of a professional. So now I know you don't go without calling ahead or verifying every chance you can. I think maybe there are some instances where you feel you don't have to, or maybe you can't, but I've been doing that as much as possible now. And I have called and found out that the vehicles weren't there, so I was able to recover. Never even drove to the place. So, well, I'm rambling now. Let's get inside here. Manager said they were back here. Cool. Well, there's one. There's the other. Parked right next to each other. All right, let's check the VINs and get them out to the truck. All right, we're gonna back this one up just for weight distribution. Keep the engine a little bit closer towards the center, and we'll do the same thing with the other one. Let's go get it. All right, we got it both. This is a one-way heading right, and my truck's to the left, so I gotta kind of wait a second. Make sure nobody's coming. And then we're breaking the law. There we go. Alright, let's do a quick U-E through the grass here. We should be good. There we go. Alright. Let's get the ramps out, get these bad boys loaded up. Hi. I spent the past minute or so looking for my gloves, and I don't know where I put them. I had them when I did my inspection this morning, so I'm wondering if I just made a classic move of like putting them on I don't know, on top of the car or something and driving away, or top of the truck rather. My hat. They couldn't have gone too terribly far. How weird. Well, I guess they're either underneath something or I'm buying new gloves today. But one thing's for sure, I'm about to get my hands dirty, which is fine. Even with the gloves, they get dirty anyway. Where'd you put your gloves, Nick? So, it's not, I guess it's not that weird for me. Kind of classic. Kind of classic, if I'm honest. I'm surprised I had them for as long as I did. Which was like a few weeks. Let's get these beasts loaded up, strapped down. Just make sure, yep, parking brake is on, truck is in gear, gloves are missing. Okay. Get those mirrors adjusted. Go. Go. All right, and we are looking good on the placement. Up the ramp we go. All right, I don't need to go all the way back. Let's see if I can get off of here easily. Got something to grab onto up here, kinda. There's a lip. There's a lip. Oh, that should have plenty of room. I'm gonna leave it running so I can pull it forward a little bit. Get them both centered. Ooh, this one smells like marijuana smoke. I get into a lot of cars that smell like marijuana smoke. It's interesting. A lot of people smoking the guns, I guess. All right, that's good. let's take a look and see if we want to pull this other one forward a little bit, because I think we can. We got plenty of room. Or maybe we'll just leave it alone. I mean, you can definitely pull it forward a little bit. I think I could have probably gotten a small car here, but the couple foot ramp extenders, that'll be a good thing. You know what? I think I'm just gonna grab my ladder for this one. Just hike it up. Okay. Go. Pull forward a smidgy. We'll get him strapped down. That's good. Okay. Nice. Rolling through the way station.
Route recalculated.
Just rolling across. I'm a couple thousand pounds under anyway, so we're good. Let's get back on the highway. Right, I'm at Hobby. So I got one truck down, and I've got one on the ramps, so nobody takes my ramps. I'm a little paranoid now. So let's bring this one in, we'll bring that one in, and we'll go get one vehicle and then head to the other Manheim auction in northwest Houston. Ooh, it's getting hot out. It's getting hot out, man. All right, let's see, what do I have here? Got the keys. All right, that's all I need. Let's bring this thing in. Oh man, this truck has AC that's actually blowing, not just on the defroster, and it feels nice. I gotta get that fixed. All right, bringing it in. All right, well, it turns out this one actually needs to go down the street to another lot. I did see that on the order, and I chose to not believe it because this is the only place I knew where you could drop off cars. But I gotta bring it down the street, so that's fine. We'll stay in the transporter lot where we are. We'll just we'll drive this thing down the street. That's all, no biggie. Just have to wait in line here. Well, those security guys got a little suspicious of me. I said I had to go down the street because I just kind of did a U-ey, but they were looking at other cars, so they didn't know. Okay, so apparently it's got to come down here. And it gets dropped off down here. So I guess the next time I see that, I'll know that that's the case. I just have never dropped anything off at their other lot. So all right, so they said 2 sets of train tracks. So here's 1, and here's 2, here's 2, and then I guess maybe it's in here. Entrance only. Hey guys, which side for dropping off? Curve on the right hand side? All right, thank you. All right, so this is not it, even though it says 800 Brisbane on it. Okay, so we're gonna go over here. Back on the street. Okay. Maybe over here. Employee parking. Oh, okay. Oh, there's some transporter cars over here, so this may be it. I just don't know what side to go in. Alright, we're gonna have to park this for just a second. And then we're gonna have to find out where we're actually going here. Alright, and I just talked to some folks. This is the right entrance, so I guess next time I see that I can come park the truck down here, but it's also just right down the street, and I have to pick up from that other lot anyway, so no harm, no foul. All right, so we're gonna whip right in and just go in right over there if I don't trip over getting into the truck. All right, shitty-doo, let's go. Man, Manheim is no joke big. They've got that whole lot that I'm used to going to here in Hobby. They've got this whole lot. And then they've got Manheim, Houston, which is seemingly as big as all of this in the same city. It's nuts. All right, let's get this one clocked in. All right, that one's all set. This is a whole extra lot at Hobby that I didn't know existed. So I guess we'll be looking for that. All right, go get the other one, drive it down, and then we're doing one pickup here, and then we're heading to Manheim, Houston. Oh, well now we just have to take a nice little walk. It's probably 3/4 of a mile. We'll walk down there, grab the next truck, and then I gotta walk back again. So get a little exercise. Let's do it. All right, well that took a short while to walk back, not too bad. I don't think it makes sense to move the whole rig. I'm just gonna, I might get rained out now, but that'll be refreshing. Yeah, I'm just gonna drive the Tacoma down. No, it's not a Tacoma, it's a Tundra. That's what it is. Okay, we're gonna bring that one down, walk back. All right, second one being dropped off in the remote lot. I will say this is eating up a little bit more time than I want, but I mean, it's 3 o'clock. I'm not doing too bad. I do want to do my drops tonight though, so I'm hoping at the dealership I'm dropping to, I know they're open pretty late, but I'll just call and verify. All right, down to the other gate. All right, both of those Tundras are dropped. I got about a 10-minute walk, maybe 15 back to the truck. I'm not going to the truck. I'm walking into the gate, and we're grabbing a little Mazda SUV. I'm gonna chuck that on the very top of the trailer, and then we're gonna head up to Manheim, Houston. Walking back.
Now turn left.
All right, guys, we're leaving Hobby, but let's see. We have it's 40 miles to Manheim, Houston. So it's probably about an hour without traffic, but I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be closer to an hour and a half because it's 5 o'clock. So we're gonna be hitting Houston rush hour. I'm gonna try and take the outer ring to get out of here and head up that way, but nevertheless, the closer to the west side of town I get, the more and more traffic's gonna build up. So probably gonna hit some traffic, but that's all right. We'll force through it. I've got 2 vehicles to pick up there, and then we're gonna head back, and I'm gonna try to drop off tonight. As long as it doesn't take me too long to get these vehicles loaded and to get out of there, and as long as I don't hit a massive amount of traffic, it might be plausible, which would make this the most money I've ever made in a day, which is pretty sweet. It'd be about $1,000 gross day. So let's try and make it happen. Well, I got to Manheim, Houston a little bit quicker than I thought I would, which is great. It's 6:10. I got here about 20 minutes faster than I thought. The GPS was right. It was right. The timing was spot on. All right, let's park. I'm gonna get some caffeine.
You have reached your destination, Manheim, Houston, Texas.
And we're gonna go grab, I think, a BMW and another SUV. No, a BMW and a Jeep. I don't know if it's a Grand Cherokee or what kind of Jeep it is. I guess we'll find out. I forgot what it was. But let's grab them and load them up. Hey, what do you know? My spot. spot is available. I love this spot. Nice. Okay. Let's caffeinate and go grab these cars, and then I got some chicken with me and pimento cheese. I'm gonna eat that for dinner. Well, that was fun. I just talked to a guy who was running with a 7.3. I don't know if you can see it. It's over there. I have a wide angle lens running, so anyway, nice guy. He mostly runs only in Houston, so he just runs cars around locally. But he had an automatic. He fired it up, and I was kind of walking by and I heard it, so I ran up to him and I said, "Hey, 7.3?" He goes, "Yeah, man." He said, "I heard you pull in too." Said, "I saw that you got a bank set up on your truck," and we talked about that for a minute. And there he goes. 2 trucks and an SUV. He's got a big trailer. All right, we have a Jeep a Jeep Gladiator. I don't remember what kind of Jeep it is. I don't remember. Let's go find out. And I do think we've got a BMW as well. I might put that one in the middle because it's probably the heaviest. Ooh, I haven't been here in the day in so long that it looks strange to me here. I'm usually arriving at night, grabbing a couple cars to head back to San Antonio, and never really making it back. So pretty impressed with my timing here today. I'm arriving when it's still sunlight, and I have a chance of actually getting back and dropping these cars. It'd be nice. I could go home tonight, sleep in my bed. I can't pick up either of the cars I'm grabbing. Well, I say either. There's 3 cars I'm grabbing tomorrow. 2 of them are in San Antonio. I can't grab either one of those until 10. And then there is one out in San Marcos. I guess I'll have to take a look. Maybe I grab that one first and go get the other 2 in San Antonio just to save time. Or maybe I'll sleep until 8 o'clock. I don't know. Yeah, there is no sleeping until 8 o'clock. I have 4 kids. That was a pipe dream. All right. I'm walking towards the BMW. We've got a 2022 X5. We'll put that one in the middle of the truck, and then we'll go grab the Jeep. All right. Is this my Beamer? 41923. It sure is. It's a looker. The interior. Got that tan interior. I like it. Oh man, check this out. These things are pieces of shit. Smells expensive. Lots of chimes. You know what would be great? It's gonna go into gear. Okay. How do you put it in gear? Oh, you gotta push that button. What would be great is to have an electronic skateboard. I think I've mentioned this before. You just hop on the skateboard and blast over to the car you're trying to get at like 35 miles an hour. I don't bet they probably yell at you for doing that here. They don't want you crashing into a Ford Transit van at 35. But that would be fun. How to don't think the AC in this thing works. It's definitely not working. This is a 2022 and the AC is not working. Alright. Let's go get it on the truck. Oh, I should have gone to see where the other Jeep was and make sure it was there. Oh well. Okay, the AC started working while I was checking the vehicle out. I was out of it, and now it's blowing ice cold. Maybe it just needed a minute. Maybe it had to decide. Maybe in Germany. Alright. Okay. Oh man, I can tell this thing is fast as I'm fast as boy. I'm not putting my seatbelt on, Beamer. Woo! This thing is fast. Let's park it right here. Park it right here, and the next one is a Jeep Wrangler Rubicon. Cool. Nothing says trailblazing like a Wrangler Rubicon. Let's go get it. Oh, I think I see my Wrangler Rubicon gray. This has got to be it. Six 6311. Yeah, that's the one. It's kind of a fun interior. Ah, nuts. It's dead. Always bring your jump box. Always bring your jump box. Now I gotta walk back to the truck and get a jump box. Son of a bitch. Walking back to get a jump box. I should have had one, but I'm a numbnuts. Well, I guess this is the first one that I haven't been able to start. So, that's new anyway. Well, the clouds are really pretty tonight. Wow. Striking. All right. Back to the truck. Grab a jump box. Back here. Should have it up and running in about 10-15 minutes. All right. There it is. Right where I left it. Before we walk all the way over there, let's make sure I wasn't a dumbass. And then I put everything back. Hey, and it's fully charged. All right. Cool. Let's go jump that Jeep. Let's go jump that Jeep. Okay. Nice. There we go. Let's see, is there a latch on these? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Man, if you've ever had one of these batteries explode in your face, which, not in my face, but I've had them explode right next to me. No bueno. Alright, let's see if that did it. Still dead? Okay. We're gonna click it on to override. That's right. Now you're gonna start. Yeah, that's right. Come on. Ah. No fan. Come on. Come on. I'm pushing the brake. She didn't want to start. ACC. Run. Oh, she's not starting. Press brake and push button to start. That's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, she ain't gonna start. I'm not bringing this back. Okay, resetting the jump box one more time. See if a reset will do it. Yeah, it's not gonna start. Not gonna start, Fred. Sorry, buddy. Press brake and push button to start. Yeah, she ain't starting. Oh well. I'll see if he's got another one. If not, I guess we're just rolling home with two, and there goes my $1,000 day. Well, scratch that. Fred's gonna send me another one. I bet he's got a ton for me tomorrow too. Hopefully this next one doesn't need to be jumped because, oh, for fuck, I gotta walk all the way back now. All right. All right, I gotta walk all the way back to print out the new one and then walk all the way back here to grab whatever it is. I'm not complaining. You know what an old person would say right now? They'd say, I'm getting my steps in today. That is exactly what they would say. I'm getting a couple steps in today. But it's a nice day. It's a good day to get steps in. All right, Fred's gonna send me another one. I'm just walking back to the office to print it out. And we'll go find that one. We'll put that one on the truck. And then I'm wondering, maybe I won't drop off tonight because if I can't even pick up my first car till 10 a.m., I might as well just go home tonight and drop off in the morning and then go get the other cars like starting at 10. I think that's probably going to be my plan. Just go right home. I did have one of my neighbors come down on me for parking my rig in the neighborhood. So what I ended up doing was I bought another parking spot behind mine so I can park the truck and the trailer. But I can't do that tonight because at one of these times I'm gonna need to leave the truck there and have somebody drive me. I guess I could get an Uber. Seems, I don't know. That seems silly to do that tonight. If I already have a solution, I'll just park the truck, maybe just right in front of my house even, and just back it up the road. I don't know. I'll think it through. I'm not sure what time I have to, what time I can pick up the other car too. So if I can pick that one up early, maybe it still makes sense to drop everything off tonight. I don't know, I'm rambling now. I'll get it figured out once I get on the road. Let's get this other car printed out. All right, 1500 Classic. Hopefully it starts, and hopefully I can fit it on my truck. Fired right over. All right, let's get this one over and hope everything fits on the truck. Well, that was a lot of walking, but my saving grace is that it's actually not too busy here tonight. Sometimes there's lines of cars, but for whatever reason, not tonight. Not tonight. All right. Well, we're gonna put the ram at the end so we can let its butt stick out. Get that beamer on there, take some photos. And I think I've decided for sure just to drive home tonight. So drop these off in the morning, and then I think that'll be a good use of time. Because again, I don't have to pick up until 10. So dropping off in the morning shouldn't really slow me down, but it'll be nice to get home a little bit earlier. All right, we'll get some photos. Get these loaded. All right, let's get these boys all strapped down, and then we'll head on down the dusty trail. Let's get the ramps first. Leaving for San Antonio. I've got the windows open. It's a beautiful evening. I'm gonna roll in, head to bed. Should be rolling in. GPS says 10:50. So, I don't know, probably 11:30. I gotta stop and get some fuel. And I gotta go 7.5 miles down this road with a stoplight at every block, so. All right, let's get home. All right, guys, hitting left for a little stretch with some fuel. I just got under quarter tank, so it's a good time to stop. And I could go for a stretch and a little refresh, something to drink and a snack, and then we should be home pretty soon. Alright, let's clean the windshield too, because I hit a couple bugs and it's pretty messy. Woo. Hello, it is a beautiful Wednesday morning. I did not drop these 3 cars off last night. I just went home, went to bed. And it was very nice to be in my own bed, I can tell you that. Sleeping in the truck's okay. It's okay. But sleeping in your own bed, I think It's way better. All right, so I've got these 3 vehicles that are going to dealership here in San Antonio. The same one I usually drop off for Fred. And then we've got 3 to pick up. A Tundra, a Tacoma, and then I've got a little Hyundai that we're gonna sandwich in between the 2. I am going to try to get them all picked up in order of how I want them on the truck. And what's gonna happen is, so I've got 3 separate pickups, and what's gonna happen is on my first drop off, I'm gonna have to move the Tundra to get the Hyundai, and we'll put the Tundra back on the truck. And then we're gonna drop off the Tundra and the Tacoma at Hobby, Houston Hobby. One of them is going to that other remote lot first, and then the other one is going to the regular lot. So instead of walking today, I'm gonna drive the truck over to the other lot. And that's how we're gonna get her done. I'll have to take a look at this dealership too to see where we're gonna park, but for the moment, let's get these 3 dropped off and go get the others picked up. It's I can't pick up the other 2. Actually, I can't pick up any of them from San Antonio here until 10 o'clock. Every single place is only open at 10, so we can get down and get these dropped, and I think the timing is going to work out well. All right, I'm at the dealership. Let's drop these cars. Still have about an hour before I can pick up any of the other vehicles, so we're doing all right. All right, I got those 3 dropped. So my first pickup is about 16 minutes from here. I'm gonna pick up the Tundra first, and I'm gonna back that up.
Start navigation. We're
and
headed
then
to San Antonio,
we
Texas.
have a Hyundai that we're picking up from CarMax, and then a Tacoma that we're picking up from a repo yard. And then we're going to be bringing the Hyundai out to a dealership in,
Now
I think,
left.
Katy. So we'll have to pull the Tacoma off to get at the Hyundai. But then both Toyotas are delivering to Houston Hobby, so we'll go to Hobby from there. I just let Fred know I'm going to Hobby in case he needs me.
Stop sign, turn right onto Northwest Interstate.
If I don't hear from him in the next couple of hours, I'm going to try to book some cars on the truck, and we'll keep going. A little nice side street to park on here. I threw up the car. I want to put the truck in gear. I threw up the cones in the back because it is kind of a pretty heavily trafficked road. So, all right, it's in gear. Hazards are on. I'm getting a little bit more confident putting one car up on the top, and I'm gonna do that with the Tundra because I have a couple of miles before I go pick up the Hyundai, and then a couple of miles until I pick up the last vehicle, the Tacoma. So let's get into this Lexus dealership and grab this Tundra. Man, these dealerships are bougie. That's beautiful inside. right, they're gonna bring it over to me, so I'm gonna go put the ramps down and get the truck ready. Just pulling into CarMax here. I have the Tundra on the truck. They nicely brought it out to me. Did my inspection, loaded it up, and we've got the Tundra backwards so that we can maximize our space.
You have reached your destination, CarMax, San Antonio, Texas. The destination is on your left.
Go ahead. Now I should let this guy go here. Let's see. Gonna back up a smidgy. Let this guy go. And then there should be transporter parking in this lot over on the far side. So let's slip in there and tight corners here. Going into CarMax. Alright, we got a Honda coming by us. Otherwise it would have... Oh, we're gonna be alright. We got plenty of room. Plenty of room. Alright. Okay, so last time I was here, parked over here. I see a couple transporters over here now. Hopefully there's some room for me. We got some room. To kind of slip behind this guy here. Taking off. Scoot in here. Scoot into right about here. Alright, engine's cooled off already. So let's I'm gonna pop the ramps down and then we'll go get the car. Alright, we are leaving CarMax, and it looks like we're about 14.3 miles from the next pickup. Not too bad. It's 11:38.
Start
This guy's
navigation.
kind of got me
San
boxed
Antonio,
in.
Texas.
So we're gonna back up a little bit. Nobody behind me. Let's see if we can get around this guy here. Okay, I think we're gonna make it. All right, you guys, I got the Tacoma fully loaded on the truck. Doing pretty good on time. Should get to the first drop off. The GPS is saying 3:15, so I'm gonna say 4, and I told them between 4 and 5. So we can add a little bit of time in there for fuel break and traffic. All right, we are good. A little bit of bumpalies here on the way out. like a ping pong ball. Houston, San Antonio. Houston, San Antonio. Let's go. Stop at this rest area real quick here. I'm gonna do a quick potty break. Make sure everything's tied down well. And I'm gonna grab some food. I got a big old jug of iced tea in the fridge. I'm gonna grab that too. I'm a little hungry. It's 1:30, so we're doing good on time.
Route recalculated.
All right. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. So this Tacoma's a repo. I don't know if you can see it, but it says on it. Somebody keyed it. It's actually kind of sad because there's a child seat in there, so not great. Initially I was like, oh, that's kind of funny, but not funny. All right, we're good. Everything's good. Flag is on there. All right, let's go to the bathroom real quick. Grab something to eat and keep it on. Oh man, I got out of the rest stop there, and I lost my blower motor. And it's hot in here. The weigh station's not open. Wow, this sucks. No blower motor. Well, this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. Alright, windows open. Wow, my blower motor turned back on, so that's good. I was had my windows open for, I don't know, maybe 10 miles, and it just popped back on. So that's good and bad. Something's going on there, obviously. But thankfully it's back on right now. Hopefully it stays on. Oh man, we got a slowdown here. Looks like a tractor trailer went off the road, tipped over. Oof. Be careful out there, folks. Holy cow, look at this. Oh man. Hopefully the driver's okay. That's a mess. I wonder if he was just, it wasn't like he was coming around the corner too fast, because there's no corner. Oh, hopefully the driver's okay. Alright, I'm still trying to work out what's happening for the rest of the week here. Fred gave me 3 from Manheim, Houston. He doesn't have any at Hobby, which is where I'm dropping these 2 trucks off at. So we're going to drop them off. I'm going to try to get whatever Fred has for me. One of them is going to be that that Jeep that wouldn't start yesterday. So, I mean, I don't know. It's not my jump pack, because my jump pack works perfectly fine. But we're gonna give it a shot and see if we can get it started again this time. I'm charging up my jump pack here, so right now it's looking like we're gonna go to this dealership. We're gonna drop off the Kia, and then we're gonna head to Hobby. We're gonna drop off the 2 Toyota trucks. Then we're gonna go to Manheim, Houston, and we're gonna grab 3 for Fred, and then I'm gonna just start making my way back. I don't think I'm going to make it back tonight. So tomorrow we'll drop off either 2 or 3 of whatever I'm able to grab from Hobby, and then I might be making my way up to Dallas tomorrow. So we'll see how that goes. I've got a couple booked. I've got 2 booked for Dallas right now. Only see if I get a third, and then I just have to work on trying to get something back to San Antonio from Dallas, or to Austin from Dallas. So I'm trying to get all that done right now before I see. We've got a love stop in 37 miles, fuel up, and we get all these drop-offs with the full tank. All right, okay, I'm rambling a little bit. Let's see what I can get done here. All right, guys. I dropped off that Kia. Oops, I still have my wheel chocks on. Well, that's good. I guess they work. I have one wheel chock on. Okay. So, I dropped off that Kia. It was starting to rain, so I just kind of did it fast. But I think I might have just gotten myself a new direct customer. She says she buys from San Antonio every week. And her normal San Antonio guy's out of commission. So that's awesome. All right, we have a Tundra and we have a Tacoma on. It's starting to rain. I'm gonna do a UE in here as wide as I can.
Route recalculated. Now turn left.
All right.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto Britmore Road.
All right. Did the UE, all good. It's wide enough in there. Okay. Yeah, I guess she buys stuff from Manheim out in San Antonio. It's kind of funny. They're just like tucked away in this little business park, but I don't know. TSW, yeah, interesting. Okay, well, let's head to Hobby. 33 miles. This is gonna take an hour. We're going to battle through traffic because it's 5:30, so it's just gonna be the usual in Houston here. There's really just the way everything works out. You just end up here during rush hour, so. And now we're down to Hobby. We're gonna drop one of these off at the remote lot
turn right.
in Brisbane Street, and then we're gonna drop the other one off at the normal lot, and then we're gonna head up to Manheim, Houston, which is actually up where I am now, which kind of sucks. So we will try and get 3 cars and then just see how far we make it. Definitely not planning on making it home, because if I get down to Hobby at 6:20, it's going to be fast to unload these. I'd say I'm probably going to get them unloaded and I'll be back on the road within a half an hour, so maybe back on the road at 6:45, 6:50 if I actually get there at 6:15. And then it's going to be 7:50, 8 o'clock by the time I arrive at Manheim, Houston. And then I've got 3 cars. One of them, last time I tried, didn't start, so we'll have to see what the dealio is. So that's going to be an hour and a half. So 8, 9:30, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Now turn left,
I mean,
and then turn right onto West Sam Houston Parkway North.
I could try to make it home. We'll see. I could try to make it home and just get in late. And I actually don't really have tomorrow totally planned out. I do have a couple of vehicles from one broker on the way up to Dallas, but one of the cars I couldn't verify, so I don't know if I have both of them, and I don't have 3 up there. So we'll kind of have to mess around a little bit in the morning, and let's just kind of see. We'll kind of see where the cards lay. I doubt that Fred is going to have more cars back from Houston later on in the week, so I'm going to need to kind of plan things out. If I can get up to Dallas and back down, that'd be great. My wife made some plans for Saturday morning, so I just have to kind of be cognizant of that. So let's see how everything plays out. All right, we're at Hobby. We're gonna drop the Tacoma off here, and then we're gonna drop the other truck off at the secondary lot. I think I might just I think I'm gonna turn around up here, just park down by the end, easily back up. There we go. This Hobby too, they've got a public restroom, which is good for me right now. Alright, we're here, 6:27. Bring in the Tacoma. Man, I don't know how I got this messed up. They're both supposed to go down to Brisbane. So I just wasted like half an hour, 45 minutes waiting in that line just to load them both back up and take them over to Brisbane. So stupid. I am so stupid. How did I do that? Because I swore one of them said, I gotta check. Nah, they're both Brisbane. I'm an idiot. I'm just wasting my own time here. Not paying attention. Alright, I'm gonna load it up. Ramps are down. Trucks are untethered. Let's get them both delivered. I cannot believe that I didn't read that. Now I'm in full hustle mode because of my mistake there. I have, let's see, looks like I'll be arriving, wow, good, all of the traffic. Alright, the traffic's pretty much minimal in Houston right now, so I'm gonna arrive at Hobby what time? I'm gonna get there at 8:25. They close at 10.
Start navigation.
So let's see if we
heading
can
to Manheim, Houston, Texas.
Actually get there in 40 minutes. Oh man, the Houston skyline Mannheim's beautiful tonight. Clouds are striking. Very nice. Alright guys, well, Manheim closes at 10 and it is 9:59 and I am just about to start backing out here, so we're gonna head towards the dealership these are going to in the morning in San Antonio.
Start navigation. We're heading to Ingram Park Nissan, San
Knowing
Antonio,
full well
Texas.
that we will never make it anywhere near there tonight. But try and find a Love's or I've been finding some good luck just in like rest areas, which has been nice.
Route recalculated.
No luck tonight. Not at this rest stop, anyway. Oh, this Love's is predictably totally full. Man, I'm beyond tired right now. I need to stop driving. There are no spots here at this Love's, I don't think. Oh, wait a minute, what's that? Is that a spot ahead of me? It is. Oh, man. I just got super lucky. Oh, I just got super duper lucky. Yes, I did. Oh, thank goodness. Well, this is classic me. I left my pillows at home, but I got this blanket and I'll just use that. I'm absolutely completely beat and it's time to go to sleep, so I'll catch you guys in the morning. I'll get these over to San Antonio and then we're gonna try to catch some cars up to Dallas because my buddy Fred has 3 cars back from Dallas. So we'll try to go up to Dallas tomorrow and back down on Friday, and that'll cap off the week. And I'm so tired. I'm absolutely wrecked. Alright. Good night. Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday, and I got a little bit of sleep last night. Actually got quite a bit of sleep last night. So we've got these three that I picked up at the auction last night, and we're gonna bring them to San Antonio. And then I've got definitely looking like I'm gonna be able to get 3 up to Dallas, and then Fred's got 3 back to me, so that'll conclude our week here. I'm gonna go ahead and get the cab ready, get my shades down and put away, and get some coffee out of the Dometic. Get my clothes put back here. Can't believe I forgot my pillows last night, but it's okay. I survived. I used my blanket and kept the truck running for AC all night. So let's get out of here, head on down the road, get these dropped off. All right, well, I got those 3 unloaded pretty quick. I'm gonna be picking up 2 from a repo lot that's about 11 miles from here, but they have lunch between 12 and 1, and it's 11:48. So I've got to chill here for about an hour, and then we'll go get those 2, and then we're gonna pick up a BMW from a dealership, call them up. The vehicle's ready there, and then we're just gonna start heading up to Dallas. Check this one out. So this is a repo yard, and it's not like, you know, a highway or anything, but I've got to load up the cars like in the middle turning lane. I'm just for visibility, I'm just gonna put out some cones. Check this one out. So this is a repo yard, and it's not like, you know, a highway or anything, but I've got to load up the cars like in the middle turning lane. I'm just for visibility, I'm just gonna put out some cones. Losing a key would be very bad. All right. Well, the weather has cleared right up here. I'm on 281 heading north, just southwest of Killeen, and I took 281. I decided I wasn't going to mess around with traffic on I-35 going through Austin, so I took 281. It's a beautiful drive up here. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful Dallas morning, and it's a little overcast. I'm not sure what's in the weather. Actually, when I woke up this morning, it was sunny, and kind of becoming more and more overcast here. Might have some rain rolling in, I'm not sure, but the temperature was great out last night. I slept in the truck without the truck running, and it is starting to become a little muggy. So let's take a look here. Let's get the old 7.3. Let's get the old 7.3 started up here. Yeah, buddy. All right, all 3 of these are going to Manheim this morning. It's about half an hour from here. And then I haven't heard back from Fred. He said he had some cars for me, but one of my usual brokers has a couple of Cybertrucks that need to get moved from here down to Austin. So we've got that if I want to grab that, and I'm gonna get these dropped off. That broker's in California, so it's gonna take a minute for them to wake up and get into the office and everything else. So yeah, it's getting overcast. It was beautifully sunny just not even 10 minutes ago, so maybe some rain's moving in. I'm gonna do my pre-check, and let's get out of here and head to Manheim. Well, all right, I dropped those 3 at Manheim. It's about 10:45, and Fred has 2 cars here, but not 3. I ended up booking 2 Cybertrucks from Plano, so we got about a 30-mile drive from Plano. We're gonna drop them off right at the Gigafactory in Austin, and then I've got 2 booked from Austin to Manheim and San Antonio. So we've got cars all the way down. I'm just not I'm not totally sure. Ooh, that was sketchy. Oof. Okay. All right, I'm on the road. I'm not sure. It's a repo place in Austin, and it's Friday. So I don't know, by the time I actually get to pick them up, drop the Teslas off, that place might be closed. But it'd be a nice couple $100 bump if we were able to get them. But the timing might not be right for it. We'll see. I might be able to get them.
In a quarter of a mile, make a U-turn.
Okay, so we're gonna pull a U-turn right here to get back to the highway, and then we're heading up to Plano. Let's do it. Well, I got one of these bad boys loaded up. Let's go get the other one. I couldn't find the other one, so we had to go back inside and have somebody locate it for me. It wasn't where the guy told me originally was. Poke my head outside here. Oh. All right, we're good. All right, we are on. Alright guys, we're all loaded up in the Cybertrucks. Let's bring them to the Gigafactory. And then that's probably going to be it. So check this out guys, I had to do when I was coming through Dallas, and I had to do a rather spirited stop. We came around a corner. The corner was somewhat blind, and traffic was just completely stopped, and I definitely locked up for a minute. Everything was fine. Did scare the snot out of me, for sure. But everything was okay. But I started feeling like this wobble. And so now I'm taking a look at my tire, and when I stopped, I took the tread off completely in this one spot. So I just have this one totally bald spot on my tire. And you can see the tread is pretty good, except right there. So I guess I'm gonna wobble. You know, I looked underneath, everything seems to be fine. Doesn't look like that happened to any of the other tires. But I definitely trashed that tire. I don't think I trashed it enough to not drive back from Dallas, but I for sure I'm gonna need a new tire. The other one is looking okay, so maybe I just need that one tire. I can get it on. Yeah, the other one's okay. I believe. Let's take a look here. You can kind of see where I stopped. Yeah, the other one's okay. All right, well, I guess now that I know what the wobble is, it's just the front tire, we should be all right. All right, guys, I got about 12.5 miles to the Gigafactory, and I don't know if you can see all that rain up there, but that's where I'm going. So we might be unloading these Teslas in the pouring rain. Oh yeah. All right, guys. Empty truck. Beautiful Texas sunset. I'm about an hour and a half away from my trailer parking spot, and I am heading home. Let's go.